baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you don't make it with temperature rise. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, love. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep bandy. Oh, no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
The Pelicans getting off the bus and heading into the building. To a man, they look intent on producing a win on the road. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Drew Holiday, with two brothers in the league and his wife's a three-time world champion midfielder with the U.S. women's soccer team, said, quote, she's literally the athlete and the winner in our family. And Brian, she'll sometimes critique his games, but he said, quote, that means a lot to me. It's real, and she backs it up.
Good man. Thanks, Allie. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Pat Connaughton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones and Ingram run the wings. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Jones. From behind the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
They get it again. Lopez. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Ingram, following the score by Milwaukee. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Now McCollum. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Here's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
New Orleans calls timeout. The new year. How about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Bucks. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
McCollum outside, pass to Valanciunas. And here's Jones. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas sets a screen. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got 5 points. The Bucks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good.
Boy, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21, and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Middleton against Ingram. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, BA. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Milwaukee. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Here's Murphy on the wing. Jones, just 5 to shoot. And here's Ingram outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Here's Ingram following the score by Milwaukee. And he converts the layup.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And the Bucks with the possession here. 10-point lead, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Ingram against Middleton. Valanciunas sets a screen. And that one's good. Ingram
knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Pass to Allen. Over Jones. Allen can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From 9 feet. And another basket for New Orleans.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
And so it's New Orleans with it, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Ingram. Nice move. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold. And I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
free throw drops for McCollum. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Holiday, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Murphy. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. And he can't get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And
oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Look who it is, man. It's your boss, Breaker Crew.
Different look for Milwaukee. Ingles, he's checked in for Middleton. Connaughton comes in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Holiday. Pass to Alvarado. Dance with it. Here's Murphy. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 19 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Connaughton goes in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Pass to Jones. Here's Marshall. from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Pass to Nance. Shoots over Lopez. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that one.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
Daniels.
Hayes with a screen on Connaughton. Here's Daniels. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
He was all alone on that one. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Connaughton. And he banks in the layup. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Marshall. 8 points in his last time out. A rebound by Ingles.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hits a three-pointer. Antetokounmpo has got 22.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Hayes against Antetokounmpo. They need this. No good off the back of the rim. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Nance with a screen on Carter. Here's Alvarado. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
6th and second chance points. And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And you love how they've controlled the glass at both ends. It takes a huge effort to out-rebound this club. Down the first one. Norris checked in for the Bucks. And so he hits both. Here's Ingles. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Carter from outside. Doesn't go for him. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Nora. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Daniels. He's checked by Carter. Puts one up from 19. Here's Nance. Rejected by Lopez. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Matthews, he's checked in for Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Carter. And a change for the Pelicans. Graham's checked in for Nance. Right side, Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And again, New Orleans, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hayes with a screen. Graham for 3. Nora grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Matthews. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Graham. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly.
23. Please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Khris Middleton is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Wesley Matthews. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Hill in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Murphy. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, the Bucks shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Murphy. No good. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Valanciunas with it, covered by Lopez. Here's Ingram. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Count it.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The three from Valanciunas fires in the triple. Valanciunas has got 5 now.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
McCollum with it, and Lopez picks him up. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Matthews, and he dunks it down.
Matthews is just vicious on the drive, solid and sprinting all the way inside for the layup. You don't see guys do that as much. They run into that three-point line. Matthews right to the rack.
McCollum outside, pass to Ingram, 4-3, good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Welcome your forward court crew to the floor.
Jones, he's checked in for Graham. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the middle. Here's McCollum. Rebound, Milwaukee. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
How about the court vision of Middleton? They're so good at finding the open man.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And that knee injury sidelining Khris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Middleton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Ingram. McCollum outside. Launches it. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Good. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Ingram. Cans it from short range. Ingram's got 13.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Ooh, poked away. Middleton outside with the drive. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Down low. Here's Murphy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Holiday. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, that's just an indefensible shot that time. I mean, Holiday going deep into his bag on that shot.
Outside Ingram. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And it's Connaughton. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Holiday against McCollum. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Basket counts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
McCollum. There's the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connaughton. Carter, he's checked in for Holiday. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Marshall comes in for Ingram. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
Antetokounmpo is driving. He's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Here's Marshall. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Nance against Antetokounmpo. Nance can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
McCollum, the pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Here's Connaughton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
McCollum, pass to Nance. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Beauchamp. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Connaughton. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Pass to Marshall. To the inside. Now McCollum. Baseline jumper. Connects. The jumper drops. McCollum's got 6 points.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Here's Middleton. On target from about 13 feet.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Nance finds McCollum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Khris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A. Sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
And the technical free throw is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
Get loud, fans! The loudest fans get free t-shirts!
Pelicans making a switch here. Rams checked in. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Bucks second,
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
There's the three, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside Graham. Hayes with a screen on Allen. Here's Graham. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 40 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Hayes with a screen on Ingles. Here's Marshall. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
52 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Goes up on the baseline. No good. A bit long that time.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Graham misses.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 44. And here's Graham, averaging around 5 points a game. Out to the wing to win the run. Sinks the tray.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
1 second left. And the big finish by Giannis.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And so it's Milwaukee way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This string of games, it looks like there's some gimmies, but this is the NBA. You overlook a team, and you end up getting waxed. Obviously, coach is preaching that up and down. Sometimes guys just don't want to listen.
All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
You got to be thinking no one can stop him down low. I'm very familiar with that feeling. Every time you touch it, you believe you're putting the ball in the bucket. Ah, memories.
I'll give you that, Shaq. Now your Jay, that's another story.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the four-man spot. And it's Middleton driving. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
Team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Khris Middleton. One shot.
That free throw good from Middleton.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Outside Ingram. Here's the three. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Holiday drives in. And Holiday powers it home.
He's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Holiday's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Here's Holiday. Murphy pulls it in. The Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
There is an understated, quiet physicality to Holiday's game. I mean, he's a guy that you don't want to mess with. He's strong and tough and persistent.
Drew Holiday. At the line for one.
That's good from Holiday. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021 BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others. Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Allen. Jones, the pass to McCollum. The layup misses.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Offensive board. That one falls. Lopez has got 12 points.
They're really working the paint now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Now Ingram over Middleton. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. He's got 15.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Middleton. The Pelicans pull it in. McCollum outside. Up top, Valanciunas. And here's Ingram. Over Middleton. And another one falls for New Orleans.
The shot-making ability of Ingram. Persistent in how he attacks the defense. I love it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Khris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans with another.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo with the block. It's Middleton on the wing, defended by Jones. And he comes up with a bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to McCollum. Here's Murphy. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Pure from 3-point range.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
And the basket by Holiday. Now here's Jones. He has 7. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Outside Jones to the paint. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And as their number 2 ranking in steals will tell you, defense has been a major focus for them. Constant pressure on the ball, quickness, and a mindset that they're not going to make anything easy on you. Here's Ingram. And another basket for New Orleans.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. For 3, Allen. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's McCollum. He's got 11. Pass to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Jones. He's got 7. Valanciunas with a screen on Allen. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
Will go for a different look here. Nora's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ingles comes in for Khris Middleton. Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And here's Carter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Alvarado. Right wing. Fires it from 18. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Here's Nora. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
The Pelicans shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Here's Hayes. Out to the right wing. Pass to Daniels. Up and over Carter. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Ingles, good. Here's Alvarado. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Marshall. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Connaughton. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Marshall. He's got 11. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ingles. Pass to Nora. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Marshall. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ingles, good. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. Nance has got his second bucket on the night.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Ingles, no good. Here's Marshall. It's hauled in by Connaughton. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there.
An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Connaughton.
Wesley Matthews.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Rebounded by New Orleans. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
The Pelicans shooting around 41%. Pass to Marshall. Hayes with it. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Alvarado. Launches it. And another three for New Orleans.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Ingles. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Joe Ingles. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. The Bucks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Graham's checked in. And Ingles drops them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Daniels. From the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Milwaukee shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. Check by Hill. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points in the game.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got George Hill, and it's Nwora in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Tries again, and Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's gotten his first basket of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Hernan Gomez.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
From the wing, and it's Graham with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Well, the Pelicans shooting about 43% on this one. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
As one of the top two-way players in the draft, Daniels was on a lot of teams' radar, and that kind of versatility will always get a player some attention.
First free throw is good. Good on both. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Here's Beauchamp. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react. Here's
Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. To the left wing. No one near him. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Here's Hill. On to Kumpo inside. Hernan Gomez there.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. At the line for one.
Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level. You've got to give credit to how Hill just bounces off contact like it's not even phasing him. I mean, he really knows how to finish in style.
Graham, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fires from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
No, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
Really terrific work from Hill, angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
At the line for Milwaukee, George Hill. 2 shots.
First one falls. Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Back to Graham. Pass to Daniels. That's the screen. Here's Alvarado. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Wing shot on the way. And that one's good.
Love seeing Hill shooting with the confidence he showed right there, putting pressure on the defense and in rhythm.
Graham finds Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Check by Hill. Nance the screen. Down low. It's hauled in by Hill. The Bucks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Takes it inside. Blocked! Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The Bucks shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing. Alvarado with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Hill. And he drains the quick shot. Hill's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And Hill is cash money from the mid-range area. You can't let him feel at ease pulling up from there. You got to make him uncomfortable.
Pass to Daniels. Beyond the arc. Good. And Graham with the setup.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Pulls up on the wing. Goes back up. And it's Beauchamp missing.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
The 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dancing. Please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dancing.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. The Bucks shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Alvarado. He's checked by Carter. The three is up. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They get the rebound. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Daniels from the high post. Nance can't get it to go. Here's Beauchamp. He's guarded by Nance. Here's Nora. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Alvarado. Hayes with a screen on Carter. Pass to Hayes. Got a piece of it. Here's Beauchamp. That one's good from the corner. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
Once again.
Carter against McCollum. Shoots it from the high post. Oh, nice D from McCollum. The Pelicans shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. Here's Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Ingram with a screen on Carter. The shake. And finished off by Graham.
If anything, Graham is confident and aggressive. I mean, that's the attack mindset you enjoy seeing him have.
And that one good.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Well, New Orleans shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Marshall. Takes the three. That shot is off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Matthews. Driving to the basket. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ingram. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ingram's got 25 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Graham. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
And here's Ingram outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Line up for your Bucks, George Hill.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Hayes inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, clanks the dunk. And the Bucks shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Graham against Hill. Here's Marshall. Here's Hayes. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting pretty well in the 4th at 48%. Pass to Marshall. Here's Daniels. Now here's Graham. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Milwaukee shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Baseline try. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Marshall. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
The line for the Pelicans, Najee Marshall, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
VA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
A good look from Graham. And the 10-footer finds the target. Graham's got 12 points here in the second half.
Good luck stopping that move by Graham. Tremendous handles from the guard.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Outside Graham. Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. Nora grabs the board. The Bucks shooting 55% since the start of the fourth.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against New Orleans.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Sorry.
Lopez checked in for Antetokounmpo. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans on D. Middleton kept alive. Second chance shot. And Lopez gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Ingram with a screen on Middleton. Hayes, the pass to Ingram. It's good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Jackson Hayes. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Khris Middleton. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Middleton. 32 seconds left in the game. Pass to Hayes. Graham for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Graham. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game is going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.